Hey everybody, it's Jimbo. Just checking in, doing confessional number 3. Um, a lot has happened in the last week. We had just lost the challenge, so we went to tribal council. We voted someone out. We had the next challenge, which was writing a story challenge, which I was all about because I was like, you know what? I went to college for journalism and I have a minor in American literature. A 650 word story, no problem. But someone else in our tribe was like, hey, I got an A in English. So they said, hey, why don't you write it? Anyway, gave the writing to that person. They wrote about 250 words. Had to be passed off to someone else the next morning who almost finished it. And it was like an hour before the challenge ended. So old Jimbo had to pick it up and proofread it, fix the punctuation, fix the spelling, and write the ending. And our story wasn't the best, but we won. And just on a side note, I mean, I haven't even been in the Wicca community for too long, and I even guessed, like, without a doubt in my mind, that their story was going to be about being a furry person, being a furry, period. And I was right. So, yeah, their story just blew. So, we won. Woo woo. And so we sent the Poo Poo Browns to tribal council and they voted someone out. Then we had another challenge, which was, excuse me, I need to get my whiskey. A fancy version of rock paper scissors, and we ended up winning again. And so they're going to tribal council tonight. On a personal level, someone has approached me for a long-term alliance in the game, which makes me feel great because let me tell you, so far in this game it's all been fans that have been voted out instead of flops. And prior to this last challenge, it was we had to give points either to or taking from people, and I was one of the lowest, so I had like a -6. There were only 2 other people that had lower points than me, and so that kind of, it's a kind of shot, a shot to the ego a little bit. So yeah, if someone came and said, "You seem like a solid person, I want to go long term with you," I'm all about it. It's a good deal, so I'm thankful for it. And like I said, if I make it to the merge, you better watch out because I'm coming for the end.